Hello, it's day 57 of the Liberator project. There's now 57 varieties of videos for you to choose from, so I hope you're enjoying it. First of all, I'd like to say thank you for Ash. I gave Ash a lisp. No, I've got the lisp. I gave Ash a lisp. Oh, I don't know. Let's start again. Hello, it's day 57 of the Liberator project, and as I said, I'm not going to cover up the mistakes. Let's just go for it. So I'd like to say thank you for Ash for having. I gave him a lift to work, and he insisted on giving me some money. So effectively, he's bought me a bottle of wine and some fish and chips tonight. So thanks, Ash. I appreciate that. I'd also like to say hello to Elaine, who apparently watches my videos in bed every night. Well, I think that's great. Thanks. I maybe. I hope you're not disappointed. And important thing today is that I'm going to give you advance notice. Tomorrow, like Friday the 26th, isn't it? Auger, my favourite band, are doing a live broadcast. Now, during the lockdown, Kyle, who's the lead singer, did a couple of acoustic sets. And they were absolutely amazing. I mean, the guy's a very talented musician. He'd sit with an acoustic guitar and take requests and just play songs and chat, and very, very entertaining. And he did, a good few hours on each show. So that was great. But this is even better because this is the full Auger, and it's they're powering up the synths and the electric guitars, and Kieran's there, and it's going to be really good. So that's tomorrow night at 8 o'clock. I will post a link up, but I couldn't do that tomorrow because by the time you watch the video you'd have missed it. So good luck with them for tomorrow, and check them out. I think they're an amazing group. I've seen them live a lot of times now, and they've always done a great show, and I'm really looking forward to the live broadcast. I think that's one of the highlights for me of the last few months, so really pleased with that. What I've done this morning is I packed up, I sold some of the equipment I'd listed, actually sold already, and a guy offered me for like the tower drill. It was only about 3/4 of what I wanted, but he did agree to pay me immediately, and my God, I needed that. So okay, it wasn't as much as I wanted, but it's better to have a cash flow than have a really horrible weekend. So I appreciate that's gone. I've posted that already. It took hours packing up a tower drill. It's a lot of packaging it's it's about 18 kilograms. It's surprisingly heavy, and in fact it was so heavy I screwed up on the postage, so it cost me sort of £10 more on the postage than I thought it would. But oh well, you live and learn. I have got some good news. Now, after saying yesterday that I didn't think I'd have any work, I still haven't heard about my acting role, by the way, so that's still a possibility. A friend has actually recommended me. I've got quite a good reputation now as a designer, luckily, and there may be some design work coming up, so I might have a couple of months worth of work, which once I've been down to the company on Monday, I might be able to do from home. So that will really, really help the cash flow. And I hope that comes to something. Obviously, I'm telling you everything. I'll let you know what happens, and in fact I'll bring you down to Bournemouth with me on Monday and we'll talk then. Something else I've done. It's like I haven't actually listed much today, but I have been running around doing things, like I've been to the dump and post office and packing things, just sorting out general stuff. And but I did redesign the gasket. Now what I've done is I've split it down into two halves. So if you imagine it was the peripheral of a square, and that wasted all the central square of the gasket material was wasted. So what I've done is I've split the gasket into two L-shaped sections, which are mirrors of each other. So you can just have one pattern and flip it over to form the square. And then on the sheet you can stack them up like a sergeant stripe, alternate orientation. And you can make a much better use of the material, which is surprisingly expensive. So that might reduce the gasket price to something a bit more reasonable, because a £65 a gasket was a bit breathtaking. So that was that's gone on. It's gone off now to be quoted, and you know, where I'm looking at that, there was quite a lot of work to redesign that, because it wasn't just splitting the gasket in half. I had to do some key, you know, some key locks and things to, you know, a lock and a socket basically, so when you flip over they lock together. And also I still need a way of making sure they form a watertight seal when they're crunched up together. Other problem, the company that was going to sell me the iridium was a Chinese company, and they can no longer ship to the UK. So I wanted platinum, and that was too expensive, so I went to iridium, and now I can't get that. And I'm looking at, you know, other elements I didn't even know existed, you know, like ruthenium and rubidium and molybdenum. I'm looking at things lower and lower down, you know, that are less effective catalysts, but they're a lot cheaper, and it might be possible. I mean, it will get to the stage, I think, where you know, you think, well, actually, I've just got to bite the bullet and pay for platinum or iridium. But I might make a very small cell using something like molybdenum and see if I can actually get something to work. And if it doesn't matter, it's not 100% efficient, because it's cheaper to buy more solar panels than it is to get a more efficient fuel cell converter. So that would, you know, I've got to look at that and balance the costs and performance. But anyway, that's my day. I'm going to carry on listing, and right. I hope you're finding it entertaining. There's progress on the project, but sometimes there's just not much to show. I mean, I was surprised how dark it's got very quickly, and so I thought I'd better nip out while there's still light and make a video. But anyway, thanks very much for watching. Please stay with me till I actually get the boat and go sailing, and thanks very much. I appreciate you. Bye.